So this is something I would not have expected over a week ago, but it's true. Greg Biffle is coming back to the Cup Series.
My back. Oh, my back.
Let's hope he doesn't end up like Toby, like on his back like there and saying like what he said there. But Biffle will be driving for NY Racing or New York Racing this week, as he'll be trying to make the Daytona 500 on Sunday, which will be at 2:30 p.m. Eastern Time on Fox, MRN, and Sirius XM NASCAR Radio. The organization announced that Biffle will drive the number 44 Grambling State University / HBCU League Pass Plus Chevrolet, which confirms the news that the team teased through its social media channels last week. Here's Biffle's thoughts on returning to the Cup Series and more. I'm really excited to have the opportunity to drive the next-gen car and help NY Racing make its entry into the 2022 season. He said in a team release, "I've always said since the day I stepped away from full-time competition that I will return under the right circumstances. Veteran crew chief Jay Guy will call the shots atop the pit box for Biffle. Guy has been a crew chief for more than 300 Cup Series races and got a win with David Reagan in 2013 at Talladega Superspeedway. The team is owned by Grambling State alum John Cohen, who is a marketing partner of Urban Edge Network Incorporated, will use cars built by Richard Childress Racing and will use Hendrick Motorsports engines. Urban Edge Network Incorporated is excited to announce our relationship with Black-owned NY Racing." Todd F. Brown, CEO of Urban Edge Network Incorporated, said, "John is an alumni of Grambling State University. We're excited to bring our HBCU audience across 101 campuses into the NASCAR arena virtually and physically. We know that our fan base supports sports that reflect and invite blacks into the experience. We're looking forward to branding and partnering with Fortune 500 companies to support this fully black-owned team as they supported other NASCAR teams in the past." Biffle raced full-time in the Cup Series from 2003 to 2016. All 19 of his wins were under owner Jack Roush. The first of those wins came at the Daytona International Speedway in July of 2003. He also won championships in lower series, which he first did in the Camping World Truck Series in 2000. Then he won his Xfinity Series championship in 2002. At 52, Biffle is the oldest Daytona 500 entry. His last NASCAR National Series start came in 2020 when he finished 19th in a GMS racing truck. His previous appearance was a win in a one-off effort with Kyle Busch Motorsports in 2019 at Texas Motor Speedway. Wow. I did not expect Biffle to come out of retirement at all. I mean, he did do racing in the SRX and he's done some iRacing, but I didn't expect him to be back in the Cup Series, especially at the Daytona 500. But that's pretty cool to see that. I would have never imagined him doing this, and the fact that he's doing it behind the wheel of a Chevrolet is definitely weird for somebody who's watched NASCAR a long time. I've always seen Biffle drive that 16 Ford for Roush Fenway Racing over the years, and it's hard to believe that he's actually gonna race a Chevy. But that's good for him. He thought this might be a great chance but he's gonna have to work his way into the 500 though with qualifying for the duels. But at the Super Speedway, you never know if he could get into the 500. You never know. Maybe he could have a chance to win it. I wouldn't expect he be one of the favorites, but you never know. I mean, he did it. He shocked the world once in the Truck Series when he won there in a one-off start. So who knows? Maybe he could do it again. But it's hard to believe, especially him doing this, and it's just it's hard to find words to explain it, because I would have never imagined that he would have done this, especially his entire career. He had success and everything like that, but I mean, he's never won the Daytona 500, so this would be a nice opportunity for him to see what he could do, to see if he still got it in the wheel of the card. So we'll see what happens with that. But I mean, he's not the only older guy to appear in the race. Also, Jacques Villeneuve, he's going to race as well in the 27 car for Team Hessenberg, that new team. They're there, but Yeah, like so to get like the older guys to come back and race. So if he could come back, you never know who else might come back. Maybe Jimmy Johnson's team's possibly coming back at some point, but that'd be pretty cool for Biffle to see if he could actually do something. But I don't know if he is. But just for him to be back in the race and even attempting it is just a great thing to see as well, and to see like what he does as behind the wheel of a race car again. So it's gonna be fun. See he's won at Daytona before, but can he do it again? But this time behind the wheel of like a new team. That this team was teased for a while. Like NY Racing been teased for a couple years. Oh, when are they gonna come in and actually race? But finally they have. And now they like teams that we expected to race for several years, then we never thought would show up, are now showing up. The money team is now showing up as well, and they got a driver, Kaz Grala, and now you got the NY Racing with Greg Biffle. If they're gonna attempt more than one race, I don't know if Biffle's gonna be driving all of them, but at least Biffle can help keep the ground running. I mean, veteran presence as well. I mean, since he's been like behind the wheel like a car before, but he's never driven the next gen car, so. He's not raced since like 2016, which was the Gen 6, and back then it was the Ford Fusion. He hadn't even raced the newer bodies. He never got to race like the Mustang or the Camaro, like those. But now like he's racing in the next gen car. He'll get some. At least there'll be some practice at Daytona, so he'll have a chance to get behind the wheel and see what kind of like how he does in practice. I'm sure. They're gonna have practice, so I would think like they'll have some chance before the duels and everything like that. Qualifying as well, to set like the field there as well. So like we'll see what happens there, but what a story if he can win. But it's a story in itself just to see him actually like come back and race. I had to talk about it. Like when I heard it, I couldn't believe it. I mean, it was leaked online, but sometimes leaks don't always necessarily come true. But a lot of times the rumors do end up coming true. And yeah, I mean the car looks not bad at all. Like I said, like the number placement, I'm not the biggest fan of that, but I mean the look of it looks nice. The G looks sort of like a Green Bay Packers, or Georgia, University of Georgia look to it, but as well. So like they kind of took the G from that, but the car looks nice. The black and gold and everything like that. It's got a very nice vibe to like a Pittsburgh Steelers. It's got the nice stripes as well. It got the Puma logo and everything, but it's weird to think that he's driving a Chevrolet. It's still like hard to like believe that, but yeah, let's see what he does. Like I said, so it's gonna be interesting to see what happens after that. But I mean, it was weird when he raced in that Toyota as well. So he's always been a Ford guy, and then the fact is now he's driving this. It's kind of like what Matt Kenseth when he drove back in 2020, he drove a Chevrolet. It was despite all the years he driven Ford or Toyota. Like it's just gonna be weird to see Biffle like in this situation here in this position. But good luck to him. It's gonna be interesting to see like what happens for sure. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to leave a like. And if you are brand new, subscribe. And we'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.